Good evening and welcome to the Crystal Gone of the Palatial Main Tiltio Studios here in beautiful downtown Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. My name is Ian. We're playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth because it's Friday Night Yakuza and that's what we're all here for. What is also here is something in the air, particulate or gas, which is causing me unfortunate levels of nasal inflammification, which is not my usual jam. So I've been having a day. It's not been fun, but I'm so excited to play the game here with y'all that I'm not going to cop out on another day out of here. Allergies is obviously getting big. In searching back before my trip to Lethbridge, I thought to myself, I'm going to Southern Lethbridge. I should make sure that I have been vaccinated against measles. And in searching out all through my childhood records and then other things, I eventually found it. Yeah, we re-upped back in 2008, right when I got back from Japan, so that's good. But I also found my allergy test records, and yeah, there's no particular notes of allergy. Most times of the day, I'm most days, no problem. But today of all days, you could say I'm feeling grumpy. You could also say I'm feeling scrumpy, which was our first beverage of the night. Oh wow, okay, that was an 11% cider that we had before the show. Very dry and bold barrel aged, a barrel aged scrumpy, which yeah, big scrumpums. Oh, scrumpy is absolutely, it was delicious, and might have to grab another one. Corey's down in Vegas right now at Magic Fest there, so if you're in the area, go say hi. But I'm living the bachelor lifestyle myself, so trying out some beers. The beer of the moment is Category 12's Wild IPA Kronos, aged nearly 2 years in our food and re-fermented with Brett. Kronos has been shaped by the patience and precision. Using the Solera method, it carries echoes of past releases, while a final dry hop before packaging amplifies its bright citrus aroma, balancing soft funk and oak. Light yet deeply complex, Kronos proves that time is the most essential ingredient of all. 6.8% per volume. Strong beer from Category 12. Kronos. Yeah, just stalling here as well, because I don't have much else to say about life in the past week or so. Nothing real as interesting has happened, except I got a chance to do some cleaning today, which was nice. Hey, Hosk, how you doing there? Oh, yes, that's another fantastic thing. Yes, I come to I come to the stream tonight just after our employer announced their first offers for our bargaining in monetary terms, and oh boy, not good. So we've got a lot of bargaining to get through, but there's a lot of appetite for job action right now in the scuttlebutt out there. Yeah, looking at like what is it, 0.5% plus 15 cents an hour for the first year sort of thing. Yeah, get ready for the angry unit updates as we go through bargaining yet again here on the channel. Which is also to say shout out to all of our Canadian DHL drivers here as well, who are currently being locked out by the employer. I mean, I'd say don't ship via DHL, but turns out you can't when you don't have workers to do so. So, yeah. That was terrible. I think I need a new Kim wipe. Honestly, is what I'm seeing here in my glasses that are currently smudged to hell. What was I going to say about that though? Yes. Sorry, I got interrupted by the crow. Crow update time. The children are out of the nest, and the children are noisy and needy. And the adults still will not come to the or recognize food provided on the railing. And the children are too stupid to come down from the trees to grab peanut and consume on their own. However, they are very cute because they're bad at everything, so I get to watch them hop from branch to branch and things and call out to mother. And you watch them fall over as they attempt to make a simple hop. It's great. Hopefully, very soon they'll be more interested in hanging out on the ground, and then we can engage the feeding of the little ones, or at least the learning of that. Because it's a I've been getting I'm getting the recognition swoop from these ones like I have not before recently. So I think we're making a connection, at least on the ground. Things are good. We are making a connection, not so much in the air. Air superiority seems to be dominated by the robins, who are holding territory in the cedar. Back to you on the ground. Anyway, I think that's it in terms of stuff. Voices might be weird or might not be at all tonight, depending on Ian's level of nose fill. Hold on a second here. I'm just going to dip off. But we're going to get ourselves, hopefully, out of this terrible dating situation that we've gotten into ourselves into last week on Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I'm going to come down just a bit. And let's get on over to the land of Dairy Queen, where everything's aight. Wow. Adam Zero, that is a good point. If we can get more members, we can get more karaoke. Still playing more Clair Obscur on my own at home, and it continues to be a fantastic video game. Oh yeah, we don't need to watch this bit. As he was specifically thinking about the Mobile Suit Gundam G-Quux opening. And also Beyond the Time. Man, that show continues to just absolutely, as a Gundam fan, absolutely, rips ass. In the best way possible. Which one is the one we want? The one that was at 1921? No, wait. Sort by left stick. There we go. Sort by left stick. Playtime, 2 hours and 8 seconds. Right, because we had to stop it and redo the opening 3 or 4 times because we couldn't tell if it was supposed to be English or if it was actually English. M. Tigress, thank you so much for joining us. Sorry, I just had a parasocial relationship with podcaster I know. Their kitten was named Tigress. It just passed, but M. Tigress, thank you for the brand new subscription, the reincarnation, as it were. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing, and thanks for coming by. Hey, finally made it for the whole thing rather than just the last 10 minutes. Happy to have you here then. And yeah. Welcome. I haven't had this. Sorry, I need to turn the word scrumpy around because every time I look down at the word scrumpy, it's like a mind erasing word. You know, sort of one of those snow crash type things. Let's have the Chronos out. But Sarah, it's not even jaunty, it's just scrumpy. The name is also 11%. Yeah. Okay, let's just follow our nose. And by nose, I mean a pointy... Oh, no. Street punks. They're gonna make mochi on me. Nah. We too strong. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Things I've not done is practice the timing on this game. Arclight, I will not say that I didn't say in a very soft voice as I picked it up and walked towards the cash register, "Scrap with me, Bart." It's that combination of letters is a mind virus. Come on. Apple defense. Don't know if that's defense from apples or defense derived from apples. Hey, you look like Kiryu. Let's fight. Goodbye. Oh, right, Anim Zero button is also important. I should check that. Again, all games, not the same games. Sujimon League question mark? Well, that's not helpful. Ah. Battle. Up is Y and down is no. Houndmates escape. Wow. This doesn't help at all. Ah, perfect guard is B. Okay. And then action prompts. Got it. But B is the right one. B is the one I want. Ooh, Scrumpy Jack sounds good. I'm beginning to think that I'm pretty sure that Scrumpy is just a varietal of apple, and I think Jack might be as well. So that would make a Scrumpy Jack cider, rather than a proper noun. Sorry, I see Honk illuminated manuscript style and I become curious. Oh wow, that's honky. That's, you know what? No, that's I'm gonna own that. Nope, couldn't read that. Don't need to. Just need to find my way around the edge of this building. And walk directly into a fight. Cool. Oh. Well, happy birthday there, Hollow. Welcome back on your last trip around the sun. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the amount of wall art I've got on hand right now. And the art that I've acquired.
Oh, 一番じゃん。偶然だね。
いや、探してたんだ。さっちゃんのことを。一昨日のことをちゃんと謝りたくてよ。
謝るって何が？
俺全然さっちゃんがどう思うかなんて考える余裕もなくてひでえことばっかり。
No, sighing deeply through my nose will only exacerbate the problem.
ひどいことなんて一番言った？
Game, why you make me do this?
足立さんと南波に話聞いてもらって何が悪かったかようやく気づけたんだ。まずさっちゃんのことは 女なのにとか変な決めつけしちまってて、それにさっちゃんが真剣にキャバやってることなんてとっくに分かってるのに、結婚したら仕事辞めるのもいいとかふざけたこと言っちまって、それに家事を手伝うだなんて花から家事とかをさっちゃんがやって当然
You
みたいな
you you don't have to go through it line by line. Please. Please. It's embarrassing for us.
それでおやっさんの墓参りに行っておやっさんを安心させたいとか、その気持ちは嘘じゃねえけど、結婚がおやっさんのためみたいなことを。テンパってたとはいえ、俺はさっちゃんのこと何も考えられてなかった。本当にすまねえ、さっちゃん。
Press X to forgive.
そんなことでわざわざ謝りに来てくれたの？バカだな。私そんなこと気にしてないって。
でも
確かに最近そういうのデリカシーないって風潮あるけど、別に気にしないって。私が何年キャバでセクハラクソ親父たちの相手してると思ってんの？
でもよ、なんで
how long ago did she flip into cabaret mode?
ちょっと変わった出会い方したじゃん。ある種運命共同体っていうか、同じ修羅場を何度もくぐってきたから、なんか一緒にいて当たり前みたいな感じにいつの間にかなっててさ。ただそれって男女の間柄としてはちょっと変かなって。だからお互い普通の友達の距離感に戻った方がいいと思うんだ。心配しないで。一番とはこれからもずっと友達だから。
Nakama.
そんなわけだから一番も変なことでくよくよしないで。前も言ったけどお互い頑張ろう。じゃあね。
Bye. Anywhere 1 year later? What? And then nothing else happened in his life for a whole year. Dude, you were taking this way harder than you should, given you were pressured into this by your two friends, Data and Jordy.
頑張るか。おはようございます。春日君。おはようございます。今日もよろしくお願いします。
ちょっと今いいかな。
前にやった倉庫の整理とかすか。任せといてください。
いや、ちょっと伝えたいことがあって、会議室行こっか。
はい、わかりました。
Yeah, this is like my dentist telling me he enjoyed watching Road Quest.
終了。
Except not this part.
入っちゃったよ。来月末が更新タイミングじゃない？なんなら給料アップを申請しようと思ってたのに、昨日市役所から更新 NG って連絡が来てさ。
俺の働き方で何かまずいとこがあったんですか？
いや、春日君は本当によくやってくれてるよ。だけど市の財政がいよいよ厳しいらしくてね、どうしても派遣の人から切っていくしかないみたいでさ。
そうなんですか。 わかりました。
Yeah, I feel like this is a Yakuza picking as well.
今月いっぱいってとこっすかね。数が一番、最後の一日まで全力で働かせてもらいます。
いや、出勤は今日で最後にしてもらいたいんだ。
有給の消化ってことっすか。確かに取ってないですけど、さすがにそんなに残ってないですよ。
ああ、それは大丈夫。足りない分も特別に有給って形で処理してくれるって。すごい特別待遇だよ。
そんな悪いっすよ。わざわざ特別扱いなんてしていただかなくても、俺全然働きますから。
とにかくごめん。これもおめの方で決まっちゃったことでさ。今まで本当にありがとう。で、
わかりました。改めて
Cool.
今までお世話になりました。
ありがとうね。
Well, that's that. Guess I gotta say goodbye to everyone. How many targets are there? Can't go back in there. Also, that is in no way a sealed room. Everyone heard everything. Better talk.
Hey there, Kosuke-san. Oh, hey there. Heard your day's your last day.
Yeah, you heard that over the wall. Well, just wanted to say thanks for all your help. I know I made a lot of trouble for you.
Oh, nonsense. It was no trouble at all. Best luck you on your future endeavors, Kasuke-kun. I'm sure you'll do great no matter what you do.
Hey, thanks.
ありがとうございます。
Right. Guess I'll be taking off now. Thanks again. I see. My speech targets are highlighted for me in the mini-map. Pardon me, Kimura-san.
Oh, hey. I heard today's your last day.
Yeah, you were such a big help to me here. You even taught me how to use a computer.
Oh, it's a Unix system. You knew that, right? Sorry, I actually got something I need to take care of by the end of the day. Bye!
Take care of yourself.
すんませんでした。
Oh, see ya. Excuse me, my-san. Yes? This is kind of sudden, but today's actually my last day. I just wanted to say thanks so much for your help. Oh, yeah, I heard the news. I was pretty shocked, honestly. Crows are too. Good luck out there. I'm sure you'll do great at your next job.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, thanks. Take care. Okay, that takes care of that. Yep. We had 3 coworkers, Sarah. No more, no less. I mean, there are more people in the company, but you can't have more coworkers. That just breeds unionism.
しっかりしろよ。別に元に戻るだけじゃねえか。
Cake is for closers. In the weirdly open conference room. Oh no. Our job. Not the bakery. That's where I work. Not the bakery. Well, suppose once I'm back, I let Ladachi-san know what happened. From there, I'll need to figure out a new way to carry on Arakawa-san's legacy. I really kind of want to play Robot Alchemical Drive. Just to fall in love with the bakery girl completely. Ooh. Cash for machines. Let's do the thing you used to do in real life, Ian. Holy heck. A buck. That's... We can afford 2 whole cans of soda now. Heck. $3 in 10 minutes. I'm already making better than what my employer is offering the union in this current round of negotiations. An irritant bomb. And a paper plate. Well, hey, I got one of those when I picked up my Wait a minute, no! I didn't even get a paper plate when I picked up my cookie and coffee in recognition of Public Service Week that just ended today. BTW. Yeah, I have... I mean, given where they're going with the what is it, Showa era RGG game coming up, and with what they've done with Majima in Hawaii, I feel like there's enough room to have fun in this universe without retreading things too much. And plus, they have to eventually have to remake the Kenzan. So I think that'll have to be a full remake, which is fine. But two early Japanese focused games is probably enough in that era. Unless we just stick with Majima Goro is Oda Nobunaga in the Sengoku Nobunaga's ambition. The RGG engined RPG.
やっと帰ってきた。おかえんなさい、春日さん。
誰だお前ら。
取材させてくださいよ、春日さん。巷で話題になってるあの件に関して。
あの件？
元ヤクザから金取ってやばい仕事斡旋してるって件ですよ。詳しく聞かせてくださいよ。
なんだそりゃ。
またまたとぼけちゃって。ヤクザ専門の裏ハローワーク。近江と登場会解散させた連中が甘い汁吸いまくってんでしょ。春日さんもその一人だ。
Ah yes, we're living the good life in the warehouse of a cabaret.
そう興奮しないで。で、ぶっちゃけどんくらい稼いでんの？
He's got enough people to hold another camera for him, though.
両親は痛まないんすかね。
邪魔だ。
Like, you can have the close, the wide, and still have the guy in the frame.
皆さん見ましたか？この凶暴。
At least they're filming landscape.
浜の英雄と呼ばれようが根っこはヤクザなんです。さらに彼の場合はヤクザを食い物にするヤクザ。任侠も仁義もあったもんじゃない。オッケー、カット。はあ。はあ。
Now we get to beat them up.
暴力はまずかったよな、春日さん。今のがネットに流れたら大変だ。100万で買い取らせてやるよ。明日までに用意しな。
呆れて物も言えねえよ。てめえの大根芝居を誰が信じるってんだ？
そんなの映像を編集すりゃどうにでもなんだよ。お前が全力で俺を殴ったように見せることなんて朝飯前だ。
勝手にしやがれ。
いいのかお前。ただでさえ大炎上してんだ。これ以上油注いだら取り返しがつかねえぞ。
大炎上？ 俺のどこが燃えてるってんだい。
はあ
Huh? Indeed.
お前自分がネットでなんて言われてるか知らねえのか。
知らねえよ。ほとんど見ねえし。
マジかよ。めんどくせえな。
Big as a web guy's anyone. I went to see the madam.
こんにちは、皆さん。タタラチャンネルへようこそ。
Oh no.
今回の告発はこちら。
And Itchy got to learn about VTubers that day as well.
この男、名前は春日。
I'm glad this universe has this as public domain music.
年前の極道大解散に深く関与し、一部界隈で浜の英雄などと言われています。こちらは横浜にあります正真正銘本物のハローワーク内。なんと春日一番は堂々とここの窓口業務をしており、向かいに座るのはこれまた元極道の男。
なんだこりゃ。佐々木 ?1 年も前のじゃねえか。
春日一番が元極道に何か小声で指示しています。で、指示を受けたこの元極道がハローワークを出てどこに向かったかというと、
This isn't funny at all.
ドラッグストア、ブランドショップとダミーの手まで用意して
YouTuber clips have
してるんです。
lied to me.
おい待てよ。そうじゃねえ。
で、春日がその商品を格安で買い取るっていう仕組みのようですね。当チャンネルが調べましたところ、この時は腕時計など200万円分を盗ませて、春日はそれをたった
Wow.
1円で買い取っています。つまり仕事のない元ヤクザに盗みを働かせ、その転売でかなりの利益を上げる。
That's an elaborate setup.
これが浜の英雄の裏、いや真の顔なのです。
おい、なんなんだこりゃ。てめえらがこれ作ったのか。
知らねえのか。タタラチャンネルだよ。
Uh-huh. Again, what am a Tatara channel?
数は500万。あんたタタラチャンネルに取り上げられるなんてすげえよ春日さん。
ふざけんな。全部デタラメじゃねえか。
デタラメって。
Bogus
いや
indeed.
いや、バッチリ証拠映像撮られちゃってんじゃん。
そうかい。なるほど。急にハローはクビにされたのもこいつのせいか。
んなことより俺たちが撮った動画本当に買い取らねえんだな。
買うわけねえだろ。こっちとら後ろめたいことなんて何もしちゃいねえ。
But people will believe the big titty anime cat girl.
じゃあ
Not you. This is how the law works now.
次のターゲットのとこ行くか。
次のターゲット誰だそれ。
おい頼むぜ用心棒。
何？こいつ殴ればいいの？
そう軽く気絶させるくらいでいいからよ。ああ前みたいに半殺しにすんなよ。
誰だお前。
Oh, we don't even get to beat up the twinks directly?
危ない撮影の時だけ協力してもらってんの。ていうかストリートファイト最強格闘系の朝倉チャンネルって知らない？今人気爆発中なんだけどな。あ、そうだサッチさ、今思いついたんだけど、この喧嘩も撮影していい？後でうちのチャンネルとのコラボ動画ってことにして流すのどう？
いいよ別に。俺は殴れりゃいいから。
よっしゃー、これでうちのチャンネルも一気にメジャーになんぞ。よし、じゃあさっさと片付けて佐々木ってやつんとこ行くぞ。
佐々木ってなんで佐々木が出てくんだよ。
ああ、元横浜日渡市会の佐々木。もうとっくにネットで特定されてんだよ。あいつにも直撃インタビューかましてやるさ。ヤクザやめてネットでさらされた今の気分はどうですかって。
てめ
この喧嘩と一緒に編集すれば500万再
Being
生
rejected from the internet.
マジで。
えやめろ。あいつは今必死に
Hammer and Dash finally.gif.
こっから先は一歩も行かせねえ。
.wav. .afe. All my homies be using the .afe file format. AIFF, by the way. None of this 3 letters. Okay, what is the... Yeah, the hell with it. The parry button, this is the one I'm thinking of. Not that one. I'm fine. Nope, don't, no! Don't leave! Auto. Okay. Just attack him. There we go. Oh god, Asuka is an actual YouTuber? Well, glad we took him down like a, well, like a 3-piece KFC meal. God, when's the last time I've had when's the last time I've had KFC, let alone a 3-piece meal? Absolutely put one of those away, though. Oh yeah, Sarah, much like the Scrumpy, I try not to look at that particular facial expression too long.
ありがとよ。
そう睨むなよ。あんたに興味が湧いた。今度またやろう。こんなちんけな動画撮影とかなしの本気でな。
You already been smiling now.
ただもんじゃねえな。
タタラチャンネルでは引き続き綿密な取材のもと世にはびこる悪事の数々を告発してまいります。
Nope, don't like it.
タタラチャンネル。足立さん、ちょうど連絡しようと思ってたとこだ。実は。
すまん、春日。うちの会社な、畳むことになっちまった。今難波も俺んとこに向かってる。急に首を言い渡されたそうだ。
We can't just beat up an anime girl. It's not like we're justice.
ってこって一体全体どうなってやがる。
俺も春日と同じような感じだった。出勤したら急に上司に呼ばれて、今日限り来なくていいってよ。
俺んとこには銀行から電話が来てな。融資を今回分で打ち切るって一方的に言われた。理由を聞いても査定基準は企業秘密に該当するので明かせないの一点張りよ。ギリギリでやってきたからな。融資を打ち切られちゃ看板を下ろすより仕方がねえ。
くそ。
俺たち3人
That was a very soft thump there.
銀行から見放される。
そんで春日につきまとい始めた妙な連中。まあ偶然なわけねえよな。
やっぱ原因はこれか。
たたらひそか。こいつは一体何なんだい。
いわゆる告発系ってジャンルの動画配信者だ。
告発系？
今やスマホのおかげで誰にでもスクープをものにする機会ができた。そういった動画をチャンネルで紹介するのが告発系だ。芸能人にやり捨てられた女が腹いせに証拠動画を送ることもあれば、正義感の強い政治家秘書が汚職を垂れ込むこともある。
じゃあ写真週刊誌みたいなもんか。
簡単に言えばそういうことだな。けど所詮は匿名性の強いネットで送られてくる情報だ。ガセネタも少なくね。そこがチャンネル主の腕の見せ所でよ。しっかり裏を取った上で信憑性の高いネタを紹介するチャンネルは人気になる。中でもこのタタラチャンネルは随一の信頼度と言われてたな。
Speaking as someone who makes some of his money off of YouTube.
今じゃ警察や政治家も欠かさず見てるって噂よ。
だったら俺に関する告発、あれはなんだよ。とんだガセじゃねえか。
そこがわからねえんだよな。タタラチャンネルが見抜けねえくらい巧妙に作り込まれた垂れ込みだったのかもしれねえ。
垂れ込んだな。どこのドイツなんだ。
それは絶対明かされないようになっててな。だからタタラにはでかい垂れ込みが持ち込まれるんだ。
こいつが俺の動画を公開したのはいつだ。
3日前だ。再生数は300万を超えてる。で、タタラチャンネルが扱った以上、世間はそれを真実だと信じて疑わない。
タタラってのに連絡は取れねえもんなのか。
もちろん DM でメッセージを送ることはできるし、もう送った。今んとこ返信はないけどな。けど仮にタタラが動画を取り下げたところで後の祭りだ。一度ネットに上がったもんはあっという間にコピーが出回る。それにこの手の動画
Someone who actually understands the internet.
真実なんて求めちゃいね
え。なんだよそりゃ。じゃあそいつらは何がしてんだ。
叩いてもいい人間を探してるんだ。ストレス発散のためにな。罪もない人間を叩くわけにはいかないだろう。だけど悪人ならどんなに叩いても良心が痛まねえ。
新時代のいじめみてえなもんだな。
その一方で悪事の抑止力になることもある。俺らだって4年前青木亮の独白をネットにアップしたろ。あれで世間の風向きが変わった。
その矛先が今度は自分たちにも向けられたってわけか。皮肉なもんだ。
すまねえ足立さん。ナンバー俺のせいだ。
あ？
俺の脇が甘かったせいでこんなことに。
おい、
あんたらの新しい人生を俺が台無しにしちまった。本当にすまねえ。
Yeah, we gotta do the thing again.
まあおめえならそう考えるんだろうとは薄々思ってたけどよ。
なんで一番のせいになるんだよ。
Adachi's
このバカ。
two dads.
悪いのはどう考えたってデマばらまいたやつだろ。
それに俺たちの名前になってこれくらいの逆境これまで何度だって味わってきた。
おうよ、ホームレスの時大雪の日に野宿したあの地獄に比べりゃこんなん極楽みたいなもんさ。これから何度だって這い上がってやるって。一番お前だってそうだろ。
ナンバー足立さん、すまねえ。
けど元棒の社会復帰についちゃ支援ができなくなっちまう。
まあ仕事の供給源も窓口もなくなっちまうわけだからな。
情けねえ。おやっさんの意志を継ぐなんて息巻いといてこのざまかい。
I mean, you have been doing this for at least 3 years now?
それより明日からもお前を頼ってくるやつがいるだろう。そいつらには事の次第を伝えてやらねえとな。
ああ、
Anyway, I guess we need to go to Hawaii. There's a good chance some ex-Yakuza might still be knocking at Hello Work. I should stop by to be safe. Check out my bead curtain. It's actually a model, not even just a texture. Wow. Actually, wow. I do like that kitchen. Anyway, let's get out of here. Quit my job. I had to quit my job. Nope. Too close. Oh god, yes, absolutely. A general reminder that you are more than the work you do or the things you do for others is, it's Merlin Man put it to me best a number of years back when he was, apocryphally or not, talking with some Germans about how Europeans greet each other, and that the Germans would ask, "What are you doing?" rather than "What's your job?" Because it was a more open idea that implied that your life is more than just what your work is. And so I always, absolutely, when I'm meeting people, take the time to ask them, what are they into right now? Because absolutely, we can become so focused on our jobs that we completely, or, you know, some of us are lucky enough to be able to lose ourselves in our jobs. Don't want to say that's not a good thing either. Lurker Spine, by the way, has been here for 53 months in a row, and I want to thank them so much for hanging out with us and supporting the channel as we keep working through these things.
あんたが春日さんか浜の駆け込み寺の春日一番さん。ああ。よかった。あんたを頼れば仕事にありつけるって聞いてきたんだ。いや、それが俺は見ての通りヤクザ上がりでよ。嫁とガキが2人、上は来年小学校だ。俺のせいで散々苦労させちまったけど、せめてガキにはまっとうな暮らしをさせてやりたくてよ。あんたを頼れば俺みたいなのでもまっとうな職に就けるって聞いてきたんだ。頼む、仕事回しちゃくんねえか。
すまねえ。実はよ、俺がここクビになっちまって仕事紹介できなくなっちまったんだ。
え？
頼ってきてくれたやつにそれを知らせたくてここで待ってたんだ。本当にすまねえ。
嘘だろ。俺はどこ行っても門前払いされて、もう首くくろうかって時にあんたの噂聞いてきたんだぞ。藁にもすがる気持ちでよ。なのにその本人がクビだ。あんたも職がねえってことか。そんなバカな話あるかよ。変な期待持たせやがって。人をおちょくるのもいい加減にしろよ。おい、
すまねえ。本当にすまねえ。
畜生が
Gangster-ish.
ちょっと春日さん、
お疲れ様です。すみません、お騒がせしちまって。
いや、
申し訳ないんですけど、俺がもうここに勤めてないって張り紙とか出してもらえないですかね。多分俺のいない間に春日に用があるってやつが来ると思うんです。
それってヤクザが来るってこと？
元ヤクザです。
Yeah, that's it. I guess not the issue that they just need advice on the resume and whatnot. It's that no one else will see
わかった
these
こっち
people.
もそん
Like
な
you
連中に
give them
声
the
を
first
取られちゃ
conversation,
迷
and
惑だからね
then
よろしくお願いします
Asuka has to give his special course of beating people up and then getting their money out of a river to bring them around.
喧嘩してたわけ式試合でやめてくれるかなそういうの
すいませんもう行きますって
Wedge, may I propose? Gangsta allegedly.
行くか事情を説明しねえとな
All right. Ooh, we are just about at the top of the hour here. Ooh, peach, peached. I'm on my peach step. Evasion and a bill. Oh, yeah. Some peaches make me dance a little bit too. Dumpster bento. Sorry, dumpster bento sound. Fuck. The dumpster bento is just Guy Fieri moving up in scale. It's no longer trash nachos. It's like it's a full bento. And it is a full bento of layered rice and tonkatsu, and then rice, and then maybe some seaweed, and then some rice. Or maybe not rice, then some eel, maybe, and then rice, and then some salmon, and then rice, and it's just all in a dumpster. Again, you have to start with a well sanitized, clean dumpster, unused or properly sanitized.
もしもしすみません今日のカットとカラーのキャンセルしたんです
Although the problem is the bento is the idea of that segmented area. So what you really want, for most cities, what you're going to deal with is you probably want like 18 different recycling bins, again, full of their own dumpster food, of, which is to say rice, eel, shogayaki, maybe some beef, teriyaki, be nice. Some salmon, some shake, gari. Again, but you need, none of these things can go in the wrong box. Otherwise, you'll have a fine at the end of the meal. Okay. I don't want to think about the dumpster bento anymore. I actually am out of rice, and I have not, I've been to a couple shops recently that I are on my Asian food. Costco used to do a good koshihikari rice. They don't currently have it. And then Fairways is out, so I need to now maybe go to Fujiya or try H Mart, but I am, if nothing else, I'm a rice snob. It's known. I've been called as such by emigres, and damn it, I care because I care. Because I care about the rice that I'm eating. I didn't even pick up that briefcase, and now I have to fight these punklings. Two in one blow! Okay, that, and now I'll take my reward. That's right. 4 in 1 blow! Wait, there's another one over there. You. Poseidon power. Energy drink that boosts attacks, get magic. Hey, folks, it's the top of the hour. We're going to continue to crunch through this dating simulation, but at the moment we're going to take a short break and swap our foods, stretch our legs, and come back with more Like a Dragon in just a few minutes. Don't go all the way away. We're back. We're playing more like a dragon, infinite wealth. Oh, and I did at least 10 sneezes over the course of the break. Usually in groups of 7. Look, do not... Asshole! Unboxer. Okay. Oh, God. It's box numbered. He's done. Sorry, that just gave me a bit of nostalgia there. Thinking about my old goose friend, Asshole. I've told you all about Asshole before. And if not, let me know and I can tell you about Asshole again. Oh yes, speaking of modeling and hobbies, I've not done any more work on things, but I have put in a pre-order. Turns out that Bandai decided that I think this is the 40th anniversary of MG quality models, so they've been doing a lot of represses, and they are doing a repress of the Gundam Sentinel Gundam XS, and oh boy, this has been one that I was not expecting to be available for a while, so whee! Yeah, now I'm one of those people who's pre-ordering models. No, wow, this year is actually Gundam's 46th anniversary, and the last time Beyond the Time was used in the Gundam property was during the 40th anniversary, when they were releasing the TV version of the Origin. So many anniversaries to celebrate for capitalistic reasons, where we can sell more merch.
どうも春日さん。
急に押しかけてすまねえ。実は
足立さんから聞いてます。俺も今月いっぱいまでだって。
すまねえ。俺が不甲斐ないばっかりに。
Yeah, Adam Zero, I saw Ichiban in the next Sonic Racer. The RGG kids are officially part of the Sega canon. And, I mean, in heart, they are related. A direct line from Sega Sanshiro directly to Kiryu.
俺のことが嫌いなんだなって。
佐々木。
大丈夫っすよ、別に。俺より春日さんの方がよっぽどひでえ面してるじゃねえすか。いい夢見させてもらいました。それじゃあここを引き払う準備しないといけないんで。
Oh, we still have the bat? I love that.
これからどうすっかな。
カスがいるか、足立だ。
俺もいるぞ。
足立さんにナンバー
Oh, hello. Cigarettes still be cheap in Japan.
今ちょっと時間あるか。
時間だけは腐るほどあるよ。
Yep. And M0, it's also a small luxury.
そいつはごちそうだ。いただこう。
で、どうしたんだい？
ちょっと気になることがあってな。お前、美咲には最近顔出してるか？
なあ、その近所にはな、まだ俺を頼ってくる奴がいるかもしれねえからよ。
で、どうだ？そういう奴に出くわしたか？
最初の何日かは来てたけど、今全然だ。俺がもう当てにならねえって情報が広まったんじゃねえかな。
そうか。けどそれだけじゃねえかもしれねえんだ。
どういうことだよ。
最近な、清流会がきな臭い動きを見せてる。
清流会が？
星野が死んで頭だった高部が会長になったのは知ってるよな。
まあ組の序列からいや、それが筋だもんな。
その高部が今無所に減ってることは知ってるか？2年くらい前のことだ。
いや、そうだったのか。
ああ、だが問題はその後だ。最近になって東上会や近江から放り出された元ヤクザたちが清流会の門をくぐってるらしい。それも10人20人って規模じゃ収まらねえ数でだ。
それって
要するに清流会が組の兵隊を増やしているように見える。もちろん星野や高部がいりゃそんなことはしねえだろう。だが
星野会長は亡くなり、高部も服役中。
ああ、トップが不在なのに乗じて清流会内部でよからぬ動きが。
This was the events of
せっかく仇になろうとしてた奴らを清流会が極道に引き戻してるってことか。
加えてもう一つ悪いニュースがある。どうやら佐々木も清流会に行ったらしいんだ。
佐々木が？
職をなくして相当答えてたからな。仇としてやっていくことを諦めちまった。その可能性は正直否定できねえ。
佐々木が清流会に行ったって情報は確かなのか？
ああ、ホームレス村の馴染みからの情報だ。
今の俺が言えたぎりじゃねえ。言えたぎりじゃねえけどよ。佐々木をまた極道に引きずり込むのを見過ごせねえ。あいつは仇としてやってこうって腹くくったんだ。俺の目の前で。
Like, organized crime must have some pretty good internal organization to be able to provide support for banking and money. Money distribution. HR.
清流会事務所付き合うぜ。
でもよ、
放っておけねえ。
A miracle of mutual age. In its own deep, disturbing way.
通じる相手がわからねえ。そんなとこにお前を一人で行かせると思うか？
足立さん、ナンバ
問答無用だ。パーティー再結成だな。久々に冒険と行こうぜ、勇者さんよ。
And let's just build a whole new model.
となりゃあれがねえと閉まらねえよな。ほ、あれどこやったよ。
ー。あれ？
あれだ
We saw it.
勇者のバット、まさか捨てちゃいねえだろ。
ああ、あれは確か。
This is the sort of thing they let you take with you on planes.
なんだよありゃ。
いや、物干し像がなくてよ。
だからってあれ使うか？緊張感ねえなお前は。
ああ、エモい空気が台無しだ。
とだよ。
あ。
たく頼むぜ勇者様、頼りにしてんだからよ。
よし、じゃあ出発するか。
なあ、 その前にちょっといいか。
なんだよ。
冒険に繰り出すにはまず装備を整えねえとよ。
Stop making that face. Is there a mod that I can get that keeps him from making that face ever? Hey. Boy is back. Oh. Oh, the crew. Just make this the new Cowboy Bebop. Put these men in the future
確かにお前はそのなりが似合ってる。
with spaceships.
何の因果かまたこのメンツで始まるんだな。
こういうのをな腐れんっつんだ。
正直言うとさ、俺は心のどっかでこの日を待ってたような気がするぜ。
よっしゃ行こうぜ。ナンバー足立さん、世間様を浜の英雄と騒がせた俺たちだ。こうなりゃ誰にも止めらんねえぞ。
おっしゃ
Adam Zero, I still think about Lupin the Eighth as that future thing that turned into Inspector Gadget. But I love that they're just actually there and have done that in broad daylight. It's beautiful. But yeah, I take it seriously and do a like. There's a good portion of one of my favorite films, Mind Game, by Masaki Yuasa, that also does a future portion that's kind of weird and over the top. And I would just love to see, like, yeah, let's stick our heroes in this weird, over the top, over colorful, future Jetsons shit. But yeah, these chuny dorks are the best in Elf Nord.
確か川の近くにぶっ刺さってたのを春日が抜いたんだったな。
そうそう。俺と足立さんじゃ抜けなくてさ。こいつ、選ばれし勇者だけ抜けるんだ。とか調子こいてよ。
これは勇者の聖剣だとか言ってたよな。ガキの頃から勇者に憧れてたとはいえ、こいつ頭大丈夫かって思ったもんだ。
俺は今も変わらねえぜ。俺がこの世界を救う。
ああ、そうそう。それだそれ。相変わらず決まってんな、勇者様は。
おいおいおい、楽しそうなおっさん3人組だな。遊ぶ金貸してくれね。
Dude has a bat with literal barbed wire on it. It's very difficult to fake that in a foam. I know you can get foam rod in that size, but to put it together into barbed wire for purposes of safety.
その聖剣で久々にモンスター退治と行くか。
そうだな。久々に行こうぜ。ナンバー足立さん。
Sorry, Dad. Yeah, sorry, Square and Cube. Dad Hunter? Oh no, they became street thugs.
No. おい、こいつら変身したよな。
Oh, I don't know how I feel about these. These Apple Vision Pro ass motherfuckers.
勇者になったら敵が変身したとかなんとか。
ああ、そうだった。思い入れは結構だが、妄想。
I'd actually feel less bad about them looking directly at me. Like somehow them looking off to the middle distance makes them feel more weird. More uncanny valley. Okay, we need to hit them fast. Oh right, fuck, you don't hit. You hit. Get thugged. Oh. Ow. Okay. Skill me. You know, slick tongue this man. Testing. Well, okay. That seemed less good. What are your skills? Oh! Belchum. Good to know he's still down for a drink. Okay, what's your skill? Bat break. Man can die. You suck. Just hit him. Cool. Oh, right. Yeah, I can still move things around, but... Narrower cone, so good to know. Love a good opportunity to introduce people to the idea of light cones. Man, Le Mans was a good one this year. It felt much better this year than it did, I think, 2 years ago, where my arm was just almost dying. Oh, right, I'm voicing these guys, and I'm cool. He's right. With Chairman Hoshino dead and Takame in prison, who knows if anyone will be in the Seiryu clan will be willing to listen to us. Stay sharp, you two. Right. Enemies throughout the city will change appearance according to Kasuga's wild imagination.
Boy.
Imagine I feel I haven't noticed a problem with the soundtrack. Sometimes we get muted in the VODs. It's not an issue. We're enjoying ourselves here for the story. How do we say? Oh, right. Our hero might be sword in the hand, but ready to face the world. But I was thinking we could use a little something too. Hey, yeah, now that you mention it. Hey, that Love Magic place over there's got some neat stuff. Might be nice to stock up. Sure, good plan. We're in the area, so might as well, eh? No complaints here. Buying equipment and boosting your stats, all part of the adventure.
Oh.
Be good to spruce things up before we bust in on the Seiryu clan. Oh god, we must have some money here to do stuff with. Let's check on things. Heck. Hey, what's in here? Jumbo sausage. Where a kid can be a kid? What? Pick it up to beat... No. I mean, maybe? Okay, but... Ooh, but that might paralyze, which is good. I didn't even look at how much money we have. Let's look at our Well, okay, let's go back and have a look again. I don't think we need... Well, we need to get a weapon for someone, right? No, these are just yeah, these are... Oh, these are actual weapons, okay. And we have enough money. What the hell? Everybody gets a weapon. Yeah, so we used to be like the hero who pulled the bat out of the shit, and now we're just a horny pervert. Sorry, I was trying to make that as close to a what do you call them? Oh man, David Lynch. Yeah, David Lynch is possible. Oh, I bought a second massager? Well, I should probably... Can I sell? I cannot sell more than massager. Okay, well, that's, you know what? That's fine. Let's, you know what? Let's just try them out quickly before we, move on. Hi. Yeah, you are more threatening. Okay, cool. People get to die. Jeez. Okay. I wish I could hit a man with a pepperoni like that.
Huh?
Oh, back attacks are big? Okay. Cool. Hit people... Roger that! Hit people in the back as often as possible for maximum damage. Honor is not a tracked stat, sir. These days, it's more rare for a Yakuza office to have someone standing around. Anyway, it's hidden. At least it's got a doorbell, right? Ooh, kill Bassa Arclight is... That's a blue flag, yellow flag, blue flag for delicious Ukrainian sausage. Also, yeah, I should not have kielbasa in the house because I will just eat it. I think I'm gonna get pizza tonight, but maybe a burrito. Like I said, I'm all bachelored up. I had an entire Mia de Fou last night, which was... Sorry! Just gotta point out that Adachi is... And I think No, just Adachi is hovering through... I want to say 30 centimeters above the ground. Just... Wait. No. Sorry, that's my screen. Your screen, when I look at it that way, that is, in fact, a, not a shadow, and that is a manhole. But maybe I've got my gamma set wrong, but it looks like he just has a very, ill-defined shadow. And it makes him look like he's hovering above the ground. I hate it. I hate it! Yeah, PS1 shadow, thank you. Pardon me, my name's Ichiban Kasuga. I used to be a member of the Arakawa family. Captain Takabe helped me out a few 4 years back. What brings you here? Well, I heard there's a guy named Sasaki who joined up with you recently, and I'm kind of his guardian, you might say, so I'm hoping to talk with someone who might know what he's doing. I'm sorry, but any visitor here must have an appointment. That's our policy. Now please leave.
Yeah.
Can't be a deception. Come on, this is urgent. Oh god, Item Zero. I think I had the same issue with my first run through Soul Reaper. Ooh, I was bullied into playing that game, but boy, was it very good. It didn't give us a chance.
We did sort of drop in and out of nowhere. Still, that seemed like a little too short from them, eh? Did Takame forget to mention this, I wonder?
Ah, super ellipses. Well, Kasuga, even if you want to make an appointment, work out of contacts, and with what Takabe in the slammer and all, I'm still floating. God damn it. I know, but even then I won't abandon Sasaki.
Meaning?
We're sneaking in. No way, there's only the front door.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
And what's our plan? The place is covered in cameras. Oh, there's no blind spots. Yakuza or not, we're the ones who'll get arrested for trespassing. Well, why don't you just ask the people who know the town best? And who's that?
Oh, you mean the homeless camp?
That's right. I don't want to ask them for free, though, so we should bring them a little something something.
Sure, like a bottle of sake? Chief would love that.
A bottle of sake. Yeah, okay. Do we not just have one of those in our inventory right now? Let's have a look here. I have not purchased or received in this game a bottle of sake yet. Damn it. To the Konbini. It's a pharmacy. Konbana bing 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 bing. Where the hell is I want me to go?
またこうやってみんなで立ち上がる日が来る。
最強のパーティー再び
Damn it.
だな。
その最強パーティーの中身は全員無職のおっさんだけどな。
細かいことはいいんだよ。俺にとっちゃ頼もしい仲間さ。それに無職だろうが心は勇者だ。胸張っていこうぜ。
お前のそういう根拠ゼロでも前向きなところマジで尊敬するぜ。
そんなに褒めるなって。
別に褒めてねえよ。
おめえらといるとほんと退屈しねえぜ。じゃあ決まっていこうぜ。勇者よ。
おう。
As you walk around town, you may be able to trigger party chats. Right, okay, good. No, that's that. We want that. Are these games... Babies... Are these games... for me? As not as a person who is jobless, but as someone who is working several jobs and over 40 years of age. I don't think I feel bad about this. I'm kind of happy. Could be a target market. Especially as someone who also appreciates Japanese popular culture. You know, I always thought it would happen one day, but I never thought it would be in the medium of video games that I would finally be a target market. Oh, Salau, are you suggesting that and please be my guest to spread this theory around that that Matt Wiggins is the Aaron Carter of the Loading Ready Run crew? I'm making specific reference to Aaron Carter's hit single of 19 or 2000 diggity what, not too young, not too old. Or I believe he says something like he can play anything between 8 and 23 years old or some shit. It's a wide variety of ages. Weird. Is it me or does the cuppa really have a fine ass? Like, cut me a slice of that cute cake. You're a weirdo, you know that? Fine ass cute cake. Fine ass cute cake. Conservatives are... Conservatives in BC are constantly stepping on a rake. They're not doing well, and that's a very good thing, but I can't... I was struggling for a rake rhyme. Looks like Can-san, the guy who runs the can pickup, isn't here right now, so we can't do can pickup. Which means we're not going to do can pickup at all in this city. We should leave, I think. Right? Like, just get the fuck out of here. What's our current, Chief of the Homeless Camp. Yep, let's talk to him. Briefcases just occur everywhere, so they're not even a thing. Nope. It's gotta be in there. Right, because we're getting liquor, and it was taking us to the Papa to get the liquor. Hello, sir. Give me the liquor. The bottled sake. The liquor. Oh no, and hello. Briefcases are not naturally occurring in Japan, and if you come across one, you should take one to the local Koban or police station immediately. You should not take the rice ball that's inside it and keep it on your person for 8 days before you eat it in a battle situation. No! Sub-story!
どうもありがとうございます。では。
ちょっと待ってよ。
That does sound like a broadcaster voice.
そんなことより彼氏とかいるな？ねえ、俺たち立候補してもいいかな？
俺とこいつどっちが好き？
ね
急いでますので、それでは。
おいおい、芸能人気取りかよ、釣れねえな。あんまり俺ら怒らせない方がいいよ、うないさん。
This music makes me want to watch Rock and Roll tonight.
助けてやろう。おい、お前ら嫌がってるじゃねえか。
あ？なんだお前。
嫌がってるなんてなんでわかんだよ。俺らには喜んでるようにしか見えねえけどなあ。
その子が喜んでるように見えんなら それがてめえらが嫌がられる原因だな。
んだとおっさ
俺らは女子アナとお近づきになりたいんだよ。邪魔するならぶち殺す。
Yeah, the my dude is little
この手でひねりをして準備はできてるぜ。
little colloquial game.
やるぜ。
頑張りますか。
I almost killed 2 men. I almost killed 2 men.
俺の番だ。
How do I make him look at the no? Fine. Oh, that was just auto battle that made me do that.
よし、上昇上昇。 一杯やりたい気分だぜ。
大人の渋み。
Auto battle did the job. It won us pitiful look and monkey flip. My my 2 favorite mangakas, monkey flip and pitiful whip.
まだやるか。
やりません。すいませんでした。
しょうもねえ連中で。大丈夫かい？
はい、ありがとうございます。本当に助かりました。
あんたアナウンサーなのか？
はい、私 TBS アナウンサーのうないりさと申します。
Not NHK, get the fuck out.
春日一番よろしくね。
NHK or
し
bust.
かし有名人ってのは大変なんだな。あんな連中に絡まれたりするのか。
いやー、有名だなんてそんな。でもまあ、たまにああいう方に絡まれることはあるかもしれません。
この辺はどん底の町とか言われてるくらいだからな。用心しなよ。この後も仕事か？
あ、はい。今からラジオの放送なんですよ。
ラジオ？
はい。TBS ラジオで放送しているアフターシックスジャンクションっていう番組なんですけど、知りません？
ああ、俺そういうの疎くてよ。あ、でも家にラジカセはあった気がするからラジオなら聞けるかもな。
ぜひぜひ。もしよかったらスマホとかでもアプリで聞けたりしますんで聞いてみてください。
どんな内容なんだ？
ゲームとか映画、音楽、漫画までいろんなエンタメを取り上げて熱く語る番組なんですよ。私も曜日パートナーとして出演してるんです。私が出るときはゲームの話が多いですね。私ゲームが大好きなもので。
へえ、ゲーム好きなのか。俺も昔すげえ遊んでたんだぜ。ずっと勇者になるのが夢だったんだ。
へえ。
This just sounds like they're describing the web.
そうですか。いいですね。ちょっとやばい人なのかしら。
けど最
ちょっとやばい。
やれてねえからな。
Not is he LARPer? Is this guy a bit weird?
ぜひ今日助けられたこととかもラジオで話しちゃおっかな。
ラジオで流してもらうほど大したことはしてねえよ。じゃあな、うないさん、気をつけていけよ。あとラジオ頑張ってな。
はい、ありがとうございました、春日さん。
ラジオか。久々に聞いてみてもいいかもな。家のラジカセで聞いてみるか。あとスマホのアプリでも聞けるとか言ってたな。せっかくの縁だし。
The weird thing is, I can think of like Yabai is probably the best now. No, because you can't use Yabai as sus in all situations. Because it's just such a wonderful all-purpose word. Anyway, we've got a playlist app so we can we can listen to not podcasts, I guess. I have very strong feelings about what a podcast is. Podcast is a medium, not a unit of entertainment or a unit of content. What makes a podcast is that it is distributed via RSS to various clients, which will subscribe to RSS and download the podcasts for playback. If you say you want a podcast and what you really want is an audio program, those are two different things, because one implies a certain amount of infrastructure, where the other is an embedded audio file in your website, much like one would embed a video file in the same way. Oh, Wedge, actually, I think you're right. And the discussion of what podcast is as a genre is also very interesting. And I push back against it at all cases as well, just because I want I just want it as a medium to be open for more experimentation and not have the genre take over. Because, you know, that will happen. That will happen. See anime in North America. Yeah, Arclight, that's the thing. You tend to think that, but technically, it is not that. And I think the important thing about the podcast is its distribution model as well. Like, I've heard people talk about, what was it? The Anime News Network was doing some very interesting interviews with people in the early days of distribution. And they called it a podcast on social media. They said, "Hey, watch our podcast over on YouTube." And I'm like, okay, do you have a RSS feed I can subscribe to? Do you have a way I can put this into my, list of audio things that I consider to be a thing? And the answer was no. It's video for now. And I want to push back against that. Oh, D-pad. Thank you there, Amazir. Arclight, I mean, that's... The argument of that ship has sailed has always been a unfortunate one for me, because we can still resist, always. And then if not, then we create our own methods to push things into the systems that we shouldn't have to force things into. Now, Fluffy's Guinea Pig saying anything that's paywall gated is also not a podcast to me. I somewhat disagree, because this is one of the few things that Patreon's doing well, is that they allow you access to a gated, still proper podcast-based RSS feed for gated content. So I guess it's different because it's not, it is a separate feed, but yeah, there are a lot of podcasts that I'm now supporting via Patreon that I'm loving for that. The thing is, Lau, yeah, you can you can have a podcast and still have a blog that has the podcast item. You can still have a web page. It just means that you have to be able to have that RSS. It's a distribution model. It's like saying, oh, I mean, I love radio shows, but I only want to be able to listen to them if I'm if I can hear them out of a mini disc. They're not this. Podcasts don't come on mini discs. Podcasts come through a specific medium, and it's up to the producer of the content to choose what medium they want to publish on. But hijacking a term that has meaning is weird. If it's curveball, if it's distributed by Adam, is it a podcast? Arclight Dynamo, just through base compatibility, I have to say yes, grudgingly. Grudgingly. Podcasts are a message and a series of messages. Jesus, M. Tigris. Yeah, that I like that very much. Anyway, there were big plans for it, and then there's a pandemic, and then there's picking up steam, and the construction company's Wind Hunter, and all that was left to show for it was a couple of steel frames.
And that's when the boys swooped in and took over. Tough bastards that they are.
Wait, Bleach? Right, I keep forgetting Bleach Japan is a thing in-game and not a reference to X Japan or Bleach or in any sense. Anything making sense. What if Bleach Japan had taken over the town? They'd never let this slide.
And the homeless folks here, I'll bet this is like their own triumphal arch, huh? A monument to their victory.
Looks more like a castle, if you ask me.
Actually, the word on the street is they call this place the Castle Keep. By the look of it, I'd say it fits.
Oh no, if there's any heat here, I think the only difference is that podcasts is a distribution method, not a medium. Audio drama is absolutely a fantastic a fantastic content to be distributed on a podcast medium. In fact, one of my favorite podcasters is doing so with their own series, The Disappearance of Lydia Fontaine, but not my personal cup of tea in terms of content, so I don't subscribe to it. But it's a medium and a audio drama. Dice Friends is an audio drama, but an audio drama. Here's the way. An audio drama can be a podcast in the same way that a book can be an audiobook. They're the same. Well, they're not the same, but they are the same content, but it's the distribution method that matters. Anyway.
Actually, the word on the street is yeah, we said that thing.
A castle within a lord, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, it's Sarah. It's like the idea of if you say I have a podcast, it's like, oh great, that means I can use my podcast application to get your content. whatever atomized content that is. But if you say I have a podcast and I can't use my podcast gathering application to do that, we have a disconnect as to what the thing is that you're actually distributing. Can I help you, fellas? Hey there, Chief. It's been a while. Something tells me you're not just here to see me. Yeah, well, actually, we wanted to ask you about something. So you're planning on weaseling your way into the Serial clan, huh? And just for one of these Sasaki guys? Look, numbers don't matter here. Whether it's 1 or 100 people, I just can't leave this guy be. But nice to see him change. In fact, I'm relieved. It's gotten a lot colder as of late. Huh? Oh, yeah, it sure has. And now that you're out of a job, I'll bet you're getting that suit clean is not exactly a drop in a bucket, is it? I guess not. Well, I'll know you'll get through this. Follow me. Okay, that's close enough to the top there. For us to take a short break. Wow, we got talking about podcasts. We shouldn't do that, or I shouldn't do that. Is what I'm learning here. But let's all get up, swap our legs, stretch our fluids, and finish up. Hopefully, let's get to fucking Hawaii. I want to get to fucking Hawaii. Let's do that. Don't go all the way away. Only back in a bit. Oh boy, yeah, if we're going to talk about the Adobe software, I don't know how I feel about the need for my employer to pay for Adobe for me to get my job done, because it is basically dependent on how I get my job done. That's also because of the aspect of printers and the no, there are open ways of doing that. PDF is an open format. EPS is still open. We can get around that. But what's I saying about that? I think the main problem is when we started thinking about software as a product rather than software as infrastructure. In this thesis, I will talk to this old man about moving the story forward. You wanted to sneak into the Serio HQ to catch up on Sasaki, right? The path's a one-way ticket. You ready to go? Fuck yes, no, go. Just story me. Let me leave this terrible island that is Japan for an equally terrible island that is Hawaii. Say, Chief, what's all this about?
Suka.
Like I said, you wanted a back door? Well, this is it. Oh yeah, we also pay for Office 365, so... Hey! Everything's great in software land. Yeah, Affinity is 90% of the way there, and if I had to only use Affinity, I could probably learn to use Affinity as well as I use Adobe muscle memory-wise. I have had to learn Premiere for my jobby job, despite my love for Final Cut, and I should learn Blender. You know what? When Blender adds a page layout system, then we're in. Then I'm finally, that's it. And by God, they will. And then someone will have to explain to kids how they have to change their 3D plane in order to start looking at their pages from the proper side again. Why are my pages flipped vertically? No, you're in the wrong. You're looking from the y-axis. Why are my pages? Why can't I see any pages? I just see 3 lines. No, you need to be on a Z plane. This looks like a sewage tunnel. Adachi sounds like. Hey, in the middle of winter, no less. Adachi, I gave you the road. You got it down? I do. Not exactly jazzed about it, though.
Are you too crazy? This old heart's not built for the sewer surfing anymore. Kasuga, there's gotta be something down there, at least. It's not that.
Well, you using a publisher. Oh, publisher. Okay, publisher is not their PowerPoint analog. Sorry, I have been trying to. If anyone knows of good HTML5 animation-based frameworks that also include quizzing, and I'm looking for e-learning that doesn't rely on PowerPoint is what I'm saying, because it seems like all the fucking ones do, and it means that our Mac-based team has issues with that specifically. So yeah, if y'all are out there in the e-learning space and you are a Mac head or just hate the PowerPoint format, hit me up. I guess I got no choice.
Unreal, damn it. I should have left a will, or at least gone through my bucket list.
Don't be so down, Namba. This is nothing compared to what we've already been through.
Fine, whatever. Dive her down then.
Thank you, Chief. I've been waiting to hear from you. You've got it, okay? Showtime, here it goes. Here we go. Yahoo! Somebody!
ほれ、橋の下に穴が見えるだろう。あれが入り口だ。
こんなドブ川いつまでも泳いでらんねえ。早く行こうぜ。
I want to eat so many shellfish, and this just makes it harder and harder for me to want to keep doing that.
もう限界だ。これ以上は泳げねえ。
あの辺りから上がれそうだぜ。もうひと踏ん張りで頑張る。
Time for our suits to instantly dry. Gamers look towards the behind to get a natural.
本当にこんな下水道が清流会に通じてんのかよ。
ええ、間違いねえ。ただ怪しい連中が住み着いてるって噂もある。用心しろよ。
Oh, I'd heard, Lau, about your presentation on Julie's Discord. Congratulations on a successful run on that too. That's cool that it worked as a presenter. Figma, you say? No, the problem with Figma is we can't. You know what? I should look into that because the places where I work have become more open to online and cloud-based bullshit as of late. And yeah, mainly it's like I could probably force people to use raw HTML if we had a way of a framework of doing quizzes and educational activities, like match the bullshit to the bullshit. Or multiple choice, true, false. Dragging and dropping less so because of accessibility issues around that. And if anyone's looking for a sustainable career, you know, creating usable tools for government education and e-learning providers. There's opportunities there. Stop getting hit. Oh wow! As far as I know, we're infiltrating the Seviu clan so that we can, I don't know, make a point and then go to Hawaii. Great. I'm glad we grabbed that. Hi, do I hit you? I hit you. Damn it. Get canned. Nice. We need to heal my dude. None of my dudes have a heal. Okay. Yeah. I actually had, like, I've never been able to have a reliable print over time on my, either of my 3D printers. It's required time to set up and make work out. In the case of the FDM printers, they just have never been reliable in that respect. So I actually had someone ask me, hey, you have a 3D printer. Can you print something off for me? And I'm like, you may actually want to check out the JLPCB or any of the online printing services, as they will actually guarantee you the part gets made to your specifications. And then also, you'll not be paying me to turn plastic into garbage for 3 or 4 different runs before I get a good print actually made. Get hit with propane. Good, 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 good. Oh, basic human decency. You were not there at the beginning when the first laser riders did lumber across the academic floors, giving what once was a crude line now a smooth postscript curve. What the fuck? Oh, cool. This is like one of your Pokemons, right? Anyway, I would also, like, if I found an image writer in any sort of local thrift, I would lovingly take that home. Trade it in for my trusty brother multifunction bullshit printer that I purchased when I moved here back in 2000, and I want to say diggity 14. No, it must have been earlier than that because I just got my 10-year service with the government pin. So, anyway, I bought the printer used and still haven't even used up the toner cartridge that it came with to begin with. And it's got the scanner on the top, and it's got a duplex scan. It's got the it's got the page feed scanner, not the duplex page feed scanner. It might have duplex printing, but I've had issues making that work. But you know, it is old, but I can at least still scan sheet fed, which that's a good way to for any bills that you can't get via PDF. A good way of turning Mercado does it facts. Does it facts? have currently no way of making it being able to fax versus an analog phone line, but if I did, it could fax.
まだまだ余裕だぜ。
Yeah, this could rock the Japanese English teaching world with its faxability. Anyway, I'm considering replacing it with a color version, just simply a color brother version, I must say, simply because I am thinking about doing more custom decals. But I've also been looking at dot matrix printers in the year. Like when we had an Apple II as a kid, I had an Oki Data printer that was compatible, and I'm thinking, yeah, why not just go that that route? Those things can last a long time, and they are cool, and they still are relevant and work. Because how rarely do I print things? And if I printed them these days in dot matrix, how good would that be of a novelty and notice? Hit him with a thing, make him die, or paralyze. You also need to live, so eat yourself an onigiri. Honestly, as a second printer, what I want most of all is another label, like good label printer, and slash or a what do you call them? Full-on receipt printer with the thermal paper. Because there are some things like shopping lists, notes. Very disposable amounts of information that make a lot of sense to be able to put on thermal paper. And, you know, labeling things in the world is a cool thing to do and makes things easy for yourself if you know what's in a jar. Skills. Let's kill a man from far away. But yeah, anyway, final guidance: if you have to have a printer, get a laser printer, because especially if you can deal with just black and white, it will last you forever in the sense that it won't die between uses. And you can get specifically Brother laser printers, which are good about their drivers too. And not expiring your things.
俺もまだ若いね。
for well under $100.
人
Even
生
today.
大人の渋みが出てきたぜ。
Like my supervisor showed up to our weekly meeting this week saying, "Huh, I need to buy a printer soon because I need to do blah blah blah." And my immediate suggestion was, you need to buy a used Brother printer from whatever marketplace apps place you can see, because they're always there and they're always good. Get the cheapest you can. When it comes time for it, buy a new bullshit.
Oh.
Seiryu Clan HQ's just beyond here. Once we're in, there's no turning back. Photo sets ahead in.
Yeah.
I worry that I don't think... Okay, has anyone played this game, and are we ready to go into that place with half an hour left in the stream? Okay. Yeah, I don't think we'd leave the dungeon either. I'm thinking, like, do we just... I hate to say this, okay. Do we just end the stream early? Do we boot up another Like a Dragon and do some... Maybe we drop a save, we come back next week. Ooh, that's a good point. I can do that. I mean, it's my stream, but sir, it is also our stream, comrade. Yeah, you know what? Let's. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say we'll do an end stream here, but I will load up a different Yakuza. We can do some karaoke, and it'll all be fun, right? That'll be good. What do I have here? I have the man who lost his name. Or you can just watch me play Claire. No, I can't just play Claire Obscure for a half hour. That's the problem. Cloud data out of date. That's weird. Now, you know, it doesn't matter. We're not saving it. Doesn't matter. Let's get our karaoke on. Let's do it. I don't think we didn't have 6 in there, did we? Did we? No, we did not have 6 in there, unfortunately. Boo me. Hull, I have not played much Assetto Evo yet. I need to get my wheel back from the office, weirdly enough. Need to wait for the next time I have a car for that. It doesn't fit in my Mini, which is ridiculous. Let's go here. Premium My Adventure. How? It's okay. How it doesn't fit is because it's too wide. It will. If I try to fit it in the cab, it's wide enough that it actually tries to go over top of the gear shift, and can't do that. It doesn't work that way. And so you can't even position it otherwise. And I'm not, I mean, I guess now that I don't really, well, I don't want to promote rust on my Mini, but having a roof rack on top would be difficult as well. Where the fuck we go for Kyoto? Okay. Down towards our behind. Shit, we got... Right. Regular fighting. How did I get it to the office? Basic human decency. I rented a minivan because it was what was available. Even like a Honda, not Civic, but the old Priuses, which Moto has. We have a number of ride shares well, not ride shares, but vehicle co-ops in Victoria. I subscribe to both of them. Moto is one of them, and others are available. The other being doesn't matter. Rent a car and get a big car to put the thing in the back of and take it to the office. Would have asked James to do that for me, but he had something in the back of his RAV4 the day we were filming a thing that meant I couldn't put my and not RAV4, the Mazda RAV4, not the Docs James. Anyway, couldn't fit my wheel in. Now it can stay on the goddamn moon base. It can take up their rent for a while. I've given them 24 hours of my time and subscription and ad revenue. Gotta talk to Big Mama. Yeah, NM0 actually, or not NM0, but when you actually look at what the rates are for Moto and these rideshare, or not rideshare, but community car co-op systems, it makes more sense if you're just using like the van one time or 3 times a quarter or hours, etc., etc. It makes more sense rather than keeping a van sitting in your driveway for no reason. Now, a Japanese mini truck, that's a different story. Maybe their basic human decency. Also, same kind of problem. It's like when you're keeping a car, you got to keep it fueled. You end up using it more. You have to keep it maintained in terms of oil changes. You got to have the insurance on it. They are great trucks, and I think they would be very useful for us, but I don't think we do location shooting enough that having a dedicated truck versus buying a truck or renting a truck makes sense. Okay, let's butterfly. And then let's Bakamitai. I forgot which game this was for a second. Like, hey, why is she in Infinite Wealth? These two are so good for this.
Butterfly 夢に見てるのさ Dream again So fly high like a butterfly 地の果てまで overdrive 命燃やし endless time 地の果てまで overdrive 命燃やし endless time Oh yeah
Fly like a beautiful butterfly. Fly like a beautiful butterfly. Oh, good song.
どうや、なかなかなもんやろ。
Not good enough, but. Alright. It's time for us to have a good time. Good night. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I had a good time. I hope we can get past what we've had to do so far in Infinite Wealth, in the way that they split up the time for us, and the way we space out the time for ourselves. But happy to have all of you here with me. As we play these lovely games. Oh shit, fuck. Can I get there? Yes! Rita. Ah. It's okay. We're playing Infinite Wealth. We were having fun. We are moving the story forward, and we will do so in another week's time. This has been an absolute pleasure to have you here with us as we play these ridiculous games. Yeah, 95%. Got nothing before you else. We'll see you next time, and hopefully more crow news will be good news. I just want more crows. Good night, folks.